Hello everyone, this is Saurav and welcome to Orissa Post Live, and these are today's top headlines. Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik Tuesday approved a proposal to establish 3 new fire stations in Bhubaneswar. The proposed stations will come up at Tamando, Mancheshwar and Pahada. Currently 2 fire stations are functioning in Bhubaneswar, one at Chandrasekharpur and the other one at Kalpana Square. Odisha government today effected a bureaucratic reshuffle with the transfer of an IAS officer and appointment of a new director of the Information and Public Relations Department. As per the notification issued by General Administration and Public Grievance Department dated today, IAS officer Indramani Tripathi, presently serving as the director of the INPR department with an additional charge of director of SCSTRTI, is appointed as additional secretary of ST and SC Development, Minorities and Backward Classes Welfare Department. The mass nesting of Olive Riddle sea turtles ended at Babubali and Nasi 2 areas of Gahirmotho with 5.12 lakh marine guests laying eggs, registering an increase of 11,000 compared to last year. Today, a spectacular scene unfolded at Rishikilya River as thousands of baby Olive Riddle sea turtles started to emerge from sandy pits and crawl towards the sea. Palpable tension prevailed in Sambalpur after several BJP leaders including Union Minister Vishweshwar Tudu, Bargar MP Suresh Pujari and State BJP President Manmohan Samal were detained while they were on their way to the violence-hit city today. The BJP delegation was on its way to Sambalpur to take stock of the situation. A Delhi court today sent gangster Lawrence Bishnoi to 7-day custody by the National Investigation Agency. Listed before the Patiala House courts, the judge asked the agency to produce evidence on the expiry of the custody. A crude bomb was hurled in a by-lane near the residence of one of the lawyers of slain gangster turned politician Atiq Ahmed today, police said. There was no immediate report of any casualty in the explosion that occurred at around 2:30 pm in Katra locality in Prayagraj, they added. While hearing a batch of petitions seeking legal sanction to same-sex marriage, the Supreme Court today orally observed that there is no absolute concept of a man or a woman and it cannot be only about the genitals. Rather, it is far more complex. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, representing the centre, submitted before a 5-judge bench headed by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud. The National Investigation Agency will probe the case of protests and attempt to vandalize the Indian High Commission in London last month, officials said today. The NIA will take over the case from the special cell of the Delhi police, which had registered a case under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act and the Prevention of Damage to Public Property Act, as it involves unlawful activities carried out by certain people holding Indian nationality abroad. A 27-year-old prominent Indian woman climber was found alive Tuesday, a day after she went missing near Camp 4 of Mount Annapurna while descending from the summit point, an official of the expedition organizers said. Reportedly, an aerial search team located Kaur, who scaled the world's 10th highest peak without using supplemental oxygen yesterday, above Camp 4, as per the chairman at Pioneer Adventure, Pasang Sherpa. Russian President Vladimir Putin visited the headquarters of Russian troops fighting in Ukraine early Tuesday, his second trip to the Russian-held territories there since March. A video released by the Kremlin and broadcast by Russian state television showed Putin visiting the command post for Russian forces in the southern Kherson region. That's all for today's top headlines. Stay tuned to Orissa Post Live.